We're able to sign into different contacts accounts and view those separately or all together within the Contacts app. Let's jump into Contacts settings on the iPhone. Then tap on Contacts Accounts. In here, we can view what accounts are available for contacts, as well as add a new account. In most cases, we will just need to sign into that account with our login and password. Under the Other Accounts section, we can set up accounts that could tie into an organization's contact or customer management system. This will require a server name typically provided by an IT department. I have iCloud contacts already activated on both the iPhone and iPad. Let's turn on contacts for my Google account as well. Back in the Contacts app, we can now choose to view only the iCloud contacts list or only the Google list. There are only 3 entries in my Google contacts, but one is Jeff Alexander, who is also in my iCloud contacts, which we can see over on the iPad. The other 2 are Matt Smith and Tim V. Switch to All Contacts view, and the 3 entries from the Google account are visible here. Contacts actually has merged the information from the 2 accounts into a single entry for Jeff Alexander. Notice that there is now a photo associated with his card on the iPhone. There's also an extra email and varied address. Over on the iPad, let's activate that same Google Contacts account. After doing that, the Jeff Alexander entry matches on both devices. We could then go in and edit it to remove the redundant address information. When we have more than one account activated in Contacts, we will need to choose which account to add new lists to. We are not able to have a list that contains entries from multiple accounts. We can only view entries from multiple accounts from the All Contacts view. For most of this tutorial, we will only use the iCloud Contacts account. So for now, I will deactivate Google Contacts on both devices.